Are you serious? Are you serious? We have breaking news just coming in 52 minutes ago. The Salt Lake Tribune, as well as Sputnik and others, are reporting that China and Russia have sent ships to follow aggressively the United States aircraft carrier, the USS Carl Vinson. Here's a picture of the USS Carl Vinson. That's the headlines from the Salt Lake Tribune. Also, Sputnik out of Russia is reporting the same thing. This is not good at all. This is a total change in the situation. And what you have here is the Chinese and the Russians are teaming up now to say to America, back off, North Korea. Well, China and Russia have dispatched intelligence gathering vessels from their navies to chase the USS Carl Vinson, nuclear powered aircraft carrier, which is headed toward the waters near the Korean Peninsula. Multiple sources of the Japanese government has revealed this information. Also, it appears that both countries, Russia and China, aim to probe the movements of the United States, which is showing a stance of not excluding military options against North Korea. The self-defense forces are strengthening warning and surveillance activities in the waters and in the airspace around the USS Carl Vinson, according to sources. And the aircraft carrier strike group, composed of the Carl Vinson, at its core also has guided missile destroyers with Tomahawk missiles and other vessels that are riding along with the USS Carl Vinson. And the USS Carl Vinson is also a nuclear aircraft carrier with a ton of planes on it that can be dispatched as well. It is understood that the East China Sea, the Carl Vinson, is headed north toward the waters of the Korean Peninsula. China and Russia, which prioritize stability in the Korean Peninsula, show concern over the tough U.S. stance, with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov saying that the issue should be resolved peacefully through political and diplomatic efforts. The dispatch of the intelligence gathering vessels appear to be partly aimed at sending a warning signal to the United States. Following the 105th anniversary of the birth of Kim Il-sung, North Korea's founding father, yesterday on April 15th, North Korea is also going to celebrate its 85th anniversary of the foundation of its military. And they're going to celebrate that on April 25th. Oh, are you serious? That's the last thing we need. Are you serious? But it maintains the stance that it intends to conduct its first nuclear test since September of last year. So Kim Jong-un is saying, I'm going to test this nuke. I'm probably going to test it April 25th. And President Obama is saying, you're not going to do this. And if you do this, we will strike. We may preemptive strike you if we see you reaching for the button. And China and Russia are now saying, we're not going to help you, America, to stop that. We're going to side with North Korea and start following you right now, not only in the water, but above you in the air. So now you're coming right into a trap because the Russians and the Chinese are teaming up with the North Koreans. And Japan is scared to death. And the state lawmakers in Hawaii Thursday said, let's reopen all of the fallout shelters because nuclear holocaust is potential. Are you serious? And so by conducting joint exercises with the Maritime Self-Defense Force and through other means, the United States Aircraft Carrier Strike Group is poised to increase its military pressures on North Korea. This is a dangerous, dangerous time, folks. And so the show I just did that called on, the Lord just told me call it the Atomic Armageddon Prophetic Concerns. I guess that was a prophetic title because late in the show we get this information, and it is an atomic Armageddon Prophetic Concerns. Give your life to Jesus Christ. It's never been this dangerous before. Never. Not even in the Cuban Missile Crisis. Never been this dangerous before. Are you saved? 35 people did get saved tonight during our live broadcast. What about you?